Hi Cancer, welcome to Told as Love. Seeing me in my natural habitat and form. I only ended up doing one reading yesterday, so I wanted to make sure that I can at least get another one in today because I do have a long day ahead of me. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I ended up talking about Martha's Vineyard yesterday in my Gemini Cancer cusp reading. If you are a Cancer born the 21st through the 23rd, you might want to go check out those readings. And if this one doesn't resonate, Cancer, you should check out the other signs in your chart. But my Gemini Cancer cusp reading had, for whatever reason, this Martha's Vineyard, like memories I have on the island from years ago popped into my head, and I just had reference to the island in a few different ways right before I was gonna do that reading. So I mentioned it in the reading yesterday, and I was drawn, I'm realizing now, to the same Grateful Dead 20-minute jam sesh from the 70s of them playing Help on the Way, Slipknot, and Franklin's Tower. And I realized that it says Grateful Dead on MV is the channel name. I don't even know if it's Martha's Vineyard, but the fact that it's like Grateful Dead on MV, I was like, it's Martha's Vineyard again, right before her reading. Like, what are the odds? So maybe I'm connected with a Gemini Cancer cusp out there who likes specifically Martha's Vineyard, or there is one specific place, location that you lived in for a while or visited a bunch, and it is like a magical, therapeutic, I don't know, it's like a place where you go to revive yourself in nature, and you just feel like it's absolute beauty and magic while you're there, because that's how I feel about the vineyard. Okay, Cancer. Yeah, I guess I don't have any other pre-message besides Martha's Vineyard. And Cancer, you may be giving a lot of advice right now to one person or multiple people. Maybe you're an advisor, maybe you're a counselor, but I feel like your advice is sought after, your opinions, your feedback, to debrief with you. Like the way that you give your ideas or what pops into your head, you're helpful to people, Cancer, whether you know it or not. And I do think people want your opinion and seek your opinion, and you offer this different point of view that is very valuable. All right, Cancer, I hope you're happy, healthy, and well. There we go. We got the 5 of Cups reversed. I'm gonna take this upright. The 8 of Cups, which is a card of, wow, I'm already like seeing something here, Cancer. You may have like stopped speaking to someone, or like have like, that sounds so typical tarot card. You may have stopped speaking to someone or not with them anymore. There's Gemini and Aries energy here. So I see someone at home, thinking about a loss, something that went wrong, something that they had put a lot of faith in and hope in. This might even be medical of some nature, needing some sort of referral or a new diagnosis or treatment, and you've maybe tried a bunch of other ones and you've been seeking the answer to help Cancer with whatever it is you've been battling. And I feel like you're like right at the cusp of finding it. This could even be like a change of diet, a change of like cutting something out of your diet, maybe starting a complete lifestyle change, like choosing to eat keto going forward. Or I'm even hearing Atkins with Rob Lowe in those commercials, and he says, like, it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. So maybe this is a Cancer who's like changing their lifestyle or thinking about changing their lifestyle. It's like I've had all these things, I've done all these things, I've drank all these drinks, I've ate all these foods, I've partied all these parties. There's one thing they're missing, or there's something that's missing that they keep thinking about and looking forward and up to. And I just think it's like those, something in those cups with those roses that's still coming, isn't here yet. It's like right around the corner. That's why it's right behind her. But someone's been on a long road to get to this point. They've tried different medicines. They've tried different meal changes. They've taken things out of their diet and added things. They've tried those tests on TV to see what kind of food allergies you have. I don't know where this is coming from, but it's because it is so specific, Cancer. Please let me know. But something is finally going to get figured out with the Judgment card here. Like, something's finally going to get figured out and solved, and it's going to be like sunshine on a cloudy day afterwards. Okay, that is one story for someone, and some Cancer out there who has health on the brain. Maybe it's your mental health, getting that fixed out, getting that worked on, addressed, some things. But something about this spoke to me about medical, because I feel like that's blood. It's blood being taken, it's blood being tested, we need another sample. You've given blood like several times looking, maybe you donate blood, Cancer? Maybe there's something about your blood that's special, maybe even for Cancer, the illness, like being sick with Cancer specifically. Maybe you're just donating a lot of blood right now. But I do see, like, it's something about those are vials of blood, like giving blood so you can get tested because you're trying to find the answer to something. I don't want to say cure. It could be the cure, but it's like trying to find an answer and like a solution to maybe something of a medical nature that's been going on with you, Cancer. Maybe it's been infertility for someone specific out there. Maybe someone's been doing in vitro or is thinking about in vitro. Maybe there's been miscarriages more than once, or again, just infertility. Someone like unable to get pregnant, and they're praying very hard for this, Cancer. Yeah, someone's really trying to create the Magician here, and then the maybe someone could be trying to manifest a whole family, Cancer. Like, I've had my heart broken while I'm single. I still have faith that I'm going to find the love of my life. I only have so much more loves in me to try, but I want a family. I want happiness and a house. It's could also be something that maybe, Cancer, you never thought you would want, or you were always kind of indecisive if you wanted to be a parent, or if you wanted to be committed, or and I feel like someone has made the decision to, yes, like, I'm looking for stability. This could be a change in someone's dating patterns and habits, where they used to be pretty non-committal. Now they're looking for something of stability that's more than just physical and lustful. It's like, I want something of substance that isn't gonna make me nuts and won't have crazy highs and crazy lows. It will be like we're two people working on this no matter what happens, no matter how it gets, but we're two people working together against whatever the problem is. I've said that once to a boyfriend, because we were we were fighting over something stupid. It was just something like the way that I said something and he thought it meant something else, and he was getting snippy and I was getting snippy, and then I finally was like, the problem is the miscommunication. It's not with each other. So it's not us against each other. It's us against that miscommunication. And I feel like this is a Cancer who wants that type of love. Someone who can identify that no matter what the issue is, it is not me against you. You are my teammate. You are the person who has my back and is at my back. And it will forever be us figuring out what the heck is wrong and how to fix it and get it the F out of our way if it's in our way. Cancer. There's something here too about two people who may have separated and split. Again, like I remember, yeah, Megan, like 3 seconds ago, I just said someone who's at my back, who has my back and is at my back. And I was imagining, like, if you were in like a gunfight in the movies, I feel like we would see Neo and Trinity do this. And it's like they're back to back, but it's against the world. Like, the problem is out there. It's us against the problem. It will never be us against us. And this is two people who are either trying to get back to one another, trying to figure out what drove them apart to begin with. It could have very well been a miscommunication, which is why I brought up that story, why I was like led to say that story. Someone may have said something that may have been taken the wrong way, and it was like led to an argument. There may have been like drinking involved, because with that argument there was drinking involved, but maybe this was like a fight after a couple drinks of wine, and like someone just said the wrong thing and just left, and the other person was really sad and upset about it. I feel like these are two people who actually like each other, but something has happened where even though they would be at each other's backs, meaning having each other's backs, but right now your backs are at each other because you're not talking. This is what I feel is happening right now. I feel like one of you or both of you have this angel demon side to you. Like, you can dress nice and look professional and look sweet and innocent and like demure. Both of you can, but then you both have a side where you can dress like with your ass and titties hanging out and he's got like chains and like cool ass Nikes and like just something totally different from like that really nice demure. For whatever reason, I feel like this is two people each have this side. I can show up in a nice pretty dress and flats and my hair curled on your arm, smiling, using my manners, or I can go with you to the club in fishnet stockings, huge ass stripper heels with the bra on, and work it all within the same day. This is giving me Gemini energy. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini Cancer. Maybe it's a Gemini Cancer, but again, I feel it's two people, but there's two sides to you guys, but I do think as a pair, there is one that is the rough, tough one, And then there's one that is the sweet, soft one. This is a card of coming back to life, giving things a second judgment, giving things a second shot. Someone may, this is more Gemini energy too. This may be someone who has been thinking about it and couldn't make a decision because maybe things in the past were just rocky, and again, might have to have been around alcohol here. But I do think that there was or is a connection. There was like, this kind of had it all. There was intelligent conversations. There was lust and sex appeal. There was romance and flowers and kisses. And there was stability, like feeling safe and secure with them and being treated like your worth was being known and acknowledged. Whew, that's a lot. I'm stuffy as I say it. Your worth was known and acknowledged, if you didn't understand that. But for whatever reason, something may have happened. Like there may have been an argument. Something. I feel like there was like a good time here. Like a good night was had. I'm seeing people get up the next morning and like clean up the dishes that were left around after they just had a really good time to get, whether it was a party or just like a few people or even just you and one other person, Cancer. It was a good time, and then it wasn't a good time. I've become such a deadhead within the past like 6 months. Ace of Cups. Someone wants to let their guard down. Someone wants to come charge in or talk about, like, I'm hearing like, what the F happened? Like, why did this, it just happened so quickly. Like you were there, we were here, and then you weren't. Which is why I'm like, this person is waking up and it was a good time and then it wasn't. All of a sudden this good time was gone. '76. Someone could be born in 76 or July 6th. That's Cancer season. Or June 7th. This is Cancer energy here with the Chariot. 767. 767. Is that a type of plane? I know there's a 747? Is there a 767? Because then I'm like, oh, maybe someone lives far away. There is a card here, the Chariot, which is like, I'm looking at those two figures at the front and I'm thinking like, these were two people who were like similar but different. Like their differences complemented each other. And it's coming or it's coming back, or I feel like this was this was an argument and someone leaving, or like there was an argument and someone was like, peace, I'm out of here. And the fact that it's there with the Chariot and I have the Ace of Cups that came out, this makes me feel like a coming back around, especially with the Judgment card here. And this infinity sign right there, like something not being over, something looping back around. Someone definitely could be even praying, trying to manifest a reconciliation, a return, a second chance, really. Like the ability to even just try to maybe even explain themselves or what happened, or why something was here and then all of a sudden it was gone, and it just seemed like it was like boom, gone. Temperance just came out, the Sagittarius card with 8 of Pentacles. And I was going to say, something really worked. Something really vibed here. This goes back to me where I was saying, like, Neo and Trinity, someone who's at your back, who has your back. And it was, I felt like, or I feel like it was here, and it was balanced and it worked. Wow, 2 of Pentacles reversed again. One or both of, like, one of you could really be weighing the options of, like, restarting this, or, like, and can't make up their mind, or both of you are like, what, like, should we even start this? Should I even, should I reach out again, and should it start again? Like, more Gemini energy. But I'm seeing, like, someone, it's like they moved on, but I'm hearing they didn't move on. They want a second chance, or they want to start it over, but do I want it? And I'm not going to I'm not the one who's putting in the effort to do it either. Were they as cool as I thought they were? Or was it just all lust because I wanted to get them in bed? Maybe these are the thoughts of a Cancer out there, or the person you're dealing with. And I feel this loop of, like, yes and then no, yes, no. Yeah, that water going back and forth. Yes, no, yes, I'm gonna do it. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. And the wings on this remind me of the wings on the Gemini card, because that's more Gemini energy to me. Ooh, Capricorn right behind it, the Devil. I'm hearing, like, toxic love, which is like an oxymoron, but I feel like it kind of worked. It kind of worked. Yeah, this is the working card. Wow, the Emperor reversed. That's Aries energy, which we've already seen with the Magician. Wow, 4 of Wands, which we've already seen before, and someone, 5 of Wands behind it. There was a fight. Something was good, something was vibing, and then boom, it wasn't. 4 to 5. And this isn't the first evolution of numbers we've seen here, like 6 to 7, and I just think it was like a light switch. It was good, and then it wasn't. Someone may have, like, 2 sides to them. This Emperor reversed. Or someone's, like, feeling like they're missing their other half, or the person that they thought was their other half. I did see the Empress in the other deck reverse too. And the fact that this is coming with that Judgment card, which is a card about reconciliation and coming together. But with this Emperor, and I had already said, I feel like there was, like, the devilishly bad boy and then the heavenly good girl in this relationship, or maybe it's a devilishly bad bitch and a sweet as can be nice guy, however it resonates. And as a part, if you are a part, someone I feel like is sad, and I get this feeling of feeling out of their element, thinking there was something here, an opportunity, and then it didn't work. Someone may not have put in enough effort here. Or maybe it was viewed, because perception is our reality. It was viewed as though someone here, Cancer, wasn't putting in enough effort. There is someone here who likes to be, like, the dominant boss, like, in a relationship, or was in this relationship. I'm hearing, like, if I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. If I can't have you, oh. Who sings that? It's not the Bee Gees, is it? If I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. This is what I was starting to think about this Emperor reverse. It's like someone may be single out there, but they're not even like dating anybody. They're not interested in anybody else. It's because if they can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. Someone could be reaching in and communicating. Oh my God, it was a phone call and I'm really hoping it didn't screw up the audio. I don't think it does. Someone could be like reaching out and saying like, I know we had a fight. Yeah, there's so many. So there may have been some time in between this Cancer, because it's like 4, 5 to 8. So I'm wondering where's 6 and 7. Didn't I already say number 67 in this reading? Yeah, because I was saying 767. That's really weird. So maybe the months June and July means something to you. The year 67, June 7th or July 6th. 76. I'm also thinking like that 6, 7 Gemini that's Gemini Cancer cusp, so you could be dealing with one, or this is like someone out there who should be checking out the Gemini Cancer cusp readings too then. Tell it turns out the way it does in the song. King of Swords reversed with the nine of Cups. And then the 10 of Cups, another sequence. So we've seen 6, 7. I can't remember the other sequence I had in there, but now we're at 9, 10. I feel like I'm seeing like levels of a video game, and it's like you're just going from one level and then you win and then you get to another level and you have to conquer something else that's hard. But there's a Cancer here who is sitting well, who's waiting, I feel, who has everything they need right now around them. Aren't relying on anybody else, doesn't really need to rely on anybody else for any emotional support because they're pretty balanced, or they have support and love around them. But there's been a stop of communication. This is more air energy. That would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I feel as though there is someone who would like to communicate. Someone who would like to apologize. Someone who would like to say, give me a chance to explain what happened. Give me a chance to explain why everything seemed to go to shit all of a sudden. Someone may have jumped to a quick judgment, like a rash judgment, and made a call that was wrong, and maybe they've thought about it and they've had to sit with that, and they've realized that they made the wrong decision. And it's almost like you're just asking for someone to give you a second chance. While also having to open up and maybe reveal to them some of the issues that you've dealt with that has led to you, Cancer, or however this resonates. It's led to the reasons why you act this way, why you're so quick to cut something off, or you will just quickly cut something off if it feels like your heart or emotions could get hurt. At the same time, I feel like someone respects that. I'm hearing values it. They, well, what's more, admire it. They, more than respect though, it's like, it's more like a damn, this person isn't gonna let their feelings get effed with. Like they're defensive of their emotions and their heart and their love, and it's like admirable. Maybe that's what I was thinking about. It's like admirable and respectable that someone here respects themselves and their emotions and their self-worth so much that this is part of why they will just cut a guy off, because nobody's gonna mess with that. If you're not giving me all this, if you're not giving me what, if you offered me this and you're not actually following through with this, there is a Cancer here who has no problem with just cutting them off, cutting them off, cutting them off, cutting whoever off, and just, I'll be by myself if I need to. I'll be by myself with all my emotional and mental and stability and happiness over here, and not having to be like worried about what's going on with anybody else because I've invested my emotions in somebody else. I don't have to worry about that. This is heavily like come correct or don't come at all. Cancer, if this resonates, please let me know. If it doesn't, like I said, check out your other signs. And as always, stay happy, healthy, and well, and I will catch you on the flip.